Hi everyone, today we're going to be making Snickerdoodle cookies.
They're supposed to be really good and they're fun and homemade. Okay, these are ingredients.
So first off, we're going to need 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Next, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon ground cinnamon, 8 ounces unsalted butter, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, 3/4 cup granulated sugar, 3/4 cup firmly packed light brown sugar, 2 large eggs, 1 1/2 cup old-fashioned or quick cooking, not instant, rolled oats, but we're going to skip that part and make.
We're going to add just a little bit more sugar and a little bit more flour to just even it out because we don't want the oats. But you can if you want to.
2 tablespoons granulated sugar and 2 teaspoons ground cinnamon.
For the cinnamon sugar. Okay, these are the materials we're going to have. We're going to have 1 glass bowl, and we're going to have a wooden spoon. We're going to have a 1/2 tablespoon, a teaspoon, and we're going to have 1 teaspoon, and we're going to have 3/4 the cup, and we're going to have a 1 cup. We're also going to need a baking pan, wax paper, and possibly a cookie scooper if you'd prefer.
First step, preheat the oven to 400 degrees.
Next, we're going to put all the dry ingredients together, which is the flour, baking soda, salt, and the cinnamon. And then we're going to set it aside. Okay, so now we're going to measure the flour. Okay, so we're going to have 1 cup. Pour it in here. Okay, a little more because we want to even it out.
That should be good.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're going to measure our 1 teaspoon baking soda.
Next, we're going to need 1/2 teaspoon of salt.
Alright, there's a baking soda. There's the salt. Now we're going to add our 1 teaspoon cinnamon. We're using some organic ground cinnamon. It's probably like the best.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to shave it off. That's a little too much.
That's good.
That'll work. More cinnamon the better. And now we'll mix. Now we're going to set it aside. Now with an electric mixer, we're going to cream the butter. Now we're going to microwave for like 30 seconds.
Also, if you're wondering what 8 ounces of butter is, it's 2 sticks.
Now we're going to cream the butter.
Okay, the butter is officially creamed.
Now we're going to add vanilla extract
and sugar.
and the sugars. We're going to do 1 teaspoon of vanilla.
It smells so good.
Totally does.
So now we're going to add 3/4 cup of granulated sugar to the mixture.
A little more.
And we're going to add a little extra.
Okay. Now we're going to do the 3/4 cup of brown sugar. Now we're going to mix it in after we did all the stuff.
It's looking good.
Now we're going to add the eggs. Wait a second. Yeah.
Now we're going to beat the eggs.
We beat the eggs and now we had to mix it all the rest.
They're fully combined.
Okay.
So Slowly combine the wet and the dry ingredients together.
Be careful not to spill any outside of the bowl. It's going good so far. Getting it mixed. Now we're going to take our pan and put the wax paper on it to get ready to put into the oven.
We lined our pan with the parchment paper. We're also going to have this little tin to put our cinnamon sugar in to roll the cookies in. Now we're going to add in 2 teaspoons of cinnamon and then 2 tablespoons of sugar.
1 tablespoon of sugar.
And 2. Now let's add in the cinnamon.
1 tablespoon cinnamon.
And 2.
Now we're gonna mix. Okay, we're just gonna add a little extra because it looks like that there's more dough. So yeah.
We're gonna add an extra tablespoon for the sugar and an extra teaspoon for the cinnamon. Perfect.
Now we're gonna shake the cookie dough and roll it into the cinnamon sugar. Okay, so how we're gonna spoon our dollops is like this. We're gonna grab a scoop with one of them, and then we're gonna go like this with the other to make a circular motion. And then next, we're gonna roll it into the cinnamon sugar, like so.
Also,
And we're gonna, like,
it would
shake
be
it
really easy. It would probably be easier if you chilled your dough for like 30 minutes, but we don't have time for that, so it's a little bit stickier.
Okay, there's one done. A bunch more to go. Yay, and we filled the tray. Now we're gonna get ready to put it in the oven. Now we're gonna bake for 12 minutes.